Something extraordinary is happening above our heads right now. An object we've labeled 3I/Atlas has entered our cosmic neighborhood, and the more we observe it, the less sense it makes. This isn't your typical space rock passing through. This visitor challenges everything we thought we understood about interstellar objects. A glimpse into darkness. Picture the Namibian desert, one of Earth's darkest locations. Astrophotographers recently positioned their equipment there during a lunar eclipse. That perfect moment when our planet's shadow eliminates moonlight entirely, offering an unobstructed window into deep space. Their target? This mysterious traveler we call 3I/Atlas. What their cameras captured defies conventional explanation. A brilliant emerald glow emanating from the object as it moved through the void. The green problem. Here's where things get interesting. Scientists initially classified this as an interstellar comet, essentially a visitor from another star system exhibiting comet-like characteristics. It displays the typical fuzzy envelope of gas and debris, along with the characteristic tail. Standard comet behavior, right? Wrong. Comets frequently exhibit green coloration, and we understand the chemistry behind it perfectly. When diatomic carbon molecules, two carbon atoms bonded together, encounter solar ultraviolet radiation, they produce that distinctive green hue. Simple cause and effect. But there's a problem. 3I/Atlas lacks these carbon structures. Major observatories worldwide confirmed this during summer observations. The object shows a deficiency in the precise molecular compounds that create green coloration in comets. Yet it glows green anyway. Current science cannot explain this contradiction. Either we're missing something fundamental about this object's composition, or something else entirely is producing that glow. Chemical anomaly. The analysis gets stranger. The gaseous envelope surrounding 3I/Atlas contains enormous quantities of carbon dioxide, far exceeding what we'd expect. Typically, comets carry much more water vapor than CO2. This object reverses that ratio dramatically. Then there's the metal issue. Astronomers detected significant nickel presence in the object's envelope, and not under conditions where this makes sense. Comets do contain metals, and yes, those metals can vaporize into the surrounding gas cloud. However, this process requires extreme heat, the kind only found in close proximity to the Sun. 3I/Atlas was releasing nickel while cruising between Mars and Jupiter, nowhere near hot enough for metal vaporization. Why does this matter? Well, if you were designing a spacecraft propulsion system, nickel-rich alloys would be your material of choice. And when such engines fire, both nickel and carbon dioxide appear in the exhaust stream. Coincidence? Probably, but it's a thought-provoking one. The motion puzzle. Perhaps the most perplexing aspect is how this object moves, or rather, how it doesn't move. From its discovery in May through October, 3I/Atlas maintained an almost unnaturally consistent trajectory and velocity. No significant acceleration, deceleration, or course deviation occurred. This shouldn't be possible for a comet. As comets approach the Sun, they heat up. This causes sublimation, solid material transforming directly into gas, which acts like a natural thruster system, pushing the comet unpredictably. Scientists call these deviations non-gravitational acceleration, or NGA, measuring them in kilometers of variation per day. 3I/Atlas shows approximately 1.5 kilometers of daily NGA variation. Let's put that in perspective. 2I/Borisov, another interstellar visitor, fluctuated over 100 kilometers daily, roughly 100 times more erratic. Hale-Bopp, one of our solar system's largest comets and comparable in size to 3I/Atlas, moved around 10 kilometers per day. Even Oumuamua, the first confirmed interstellar object, showed variations exceeding 1,000 kilometers daily at certain points. 3I/Atlas maintains its course with remarkable, almost suspicious stability. It's as if something is actively controlling its path through our solar system. The trajectory dilemma. Current projections suggest 3I/Atlas will pass behind the Sun from Earth's perspective, denying us a close encounter. We won't see it up close, and it won't have a clear view of us. Unless, of course, it can modify its trajectory. If this object possesses propulsion capability, it could theoretically decelerate during its solar approach and emerge positioned for optimal Earth observation. A wild speculation, certainly, but one worth considering given the anomalies we're witnessing. An echo from 1977. Here's where this story takes a fascinating turn. In 1977, Ohio State University's Big Ear radio telescope detected something extraordinary. An incredibly powerful, narrowband radio signal lasting 72 seconds, originating from deep space. The astronomer reviewing the data was so stunned he simply wrote, "Wow!" on the printout, giving the signal its enduring name. This wasn't terrestrial interference or solar system noise. The signal came from the direction of Sagittarius constellation, requiring either a stellar-level energy source or an incredibly advanced civilization to generate. The signal's frequency? 1420 MHz, precisely matching the hydrogen line, a universal frequency that any scientifically advanced civilization would recognize. If you wanted to announce your presence across interstellar distances using a language everyone could understand, this would be your choice. We've never detected anything similar since. Now consider this. Astronomers have traced 3I/Atlas's trajectory backward, determining it also originated from Sagittarius's general direction. In 1977, this object would have been at our solar system's outer edge, beyond Pluto's orbit. The timing and direction align perfectly. Could the WOW signal have been a transmission from 3I/Atlas, announcing its approach decades before arrival? Pure speculation, but the correlation is undeniably intriguing. The bigger picture. We cannot definitively prove 3I/Atlas is an artificial object. Current evidence remains circumstantial, and natural explanations may yet emerge for every anomaly we've observed. But we cannot disprove it either. That uncertainty represents the most exciting aspect of this discovery. Objects like 3I/Atlas remind us that the universe constantly challenges our assumptions. We must remain open to possibilities that seem improbable, because the cosmos has repeatedly demonstrated that reality exceeds imagination. Whether this visitor represents advanced technology, an exotic natural phenomenon, or something we haven't even conceptualized yet, one thing is certain. Answers are approaching, moving steadily through our solar system at this very moment. The unknown is coming closer, and humanity is watching. Want to stay updated on this developing story? 3I/Atlas is still moving through our solar system, and new observations are being made every week. Scientists are racing to gather data before it disappears into the depths of space, potentially forever. Subscribe to get notified when we release new findings about this mysterious visitor. Whether it turns out to be the discovery of a lifetime or simply the most unusual comet we've ever encountered, you won't want to miss what happens next. The truth is out there. Make sure you're here when we find it. Hit that subscribe button and join thousands of others following this cosmic mystery in real time. Because whatever 3I/Atlas really is, its story is far from over.